A lot of people wonder why I would expose such a personal and private part of my life with this BBL surgery. Well, for a number of reasons. As I've gotten older, especially now that I'm in my mid-30s, I just turned 36 last month. I've actually been giving myself permission to just be me and to freely be me. You really can't be the best version of yourself if there isn't truth and honesty within it. So therefore, with truth and honesty comes transparency. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should go and air their dirty laundry. That's not what I mean by any means. But for something like this particular type of surgery, where we hear story after story of so many people getting botched or even dying on the table, I think it's really important for me to step up and say, hey, look, this is what I did. This is my experience, and I want to share with you. Therefore, you can make an educated decision or choice to do a surgery similar or not do a surgery, similar. Or maybe you're just curious, but I'm so tired of us having to pretend like we're perfect. I didn't wake up like this. It takes me 30 minutes to get my makeup beat down, and that's on a good day when I'm, flowing. And my hair certainly don't look like this. I had to do my hair like this last night, twist it up to get it to look like this today. So it's the same thing, with everything else. We hide so much. Oh, I don't get Botox. I'm just naturally flawless like this. No, girl, you get a certain age. Sometimes you need some needles injected into your face. Simple as that. You can choose to do it or you can choose not to do it. Now, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and address a lot of the questions that I have been receiving over the last year, maybe ones that were very popular or ones that I didn't get a chance to address. Now, I will apologize that I didn't respond to a lot of comments. It just became so overwhelming. I tried to respond to as many people as I could, but literally, y'all, I was getting thousands of comments. And I'm not talking about just on the videos that I put up, but also on the Facebook page and my Instagram and through Snapchat. So hopefully I will address questions that you may have had. If not, please leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I will do a part 2 if I need to answer those questions, especially the ones that need answering, in my opinion. Do you like these kind of videos? If so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. That way you can hang out with us and join in on the conversation. Now, let's go ahead and get back to this video so I can answer some of your questions. I have to say, one of the most asked questions is, do I regret having my surgery? No. No, absolutely not. I do not regret having my surgery. Despite, waking up and all that stuff and the pain from the healing and the post surgery day, the few days after, no, I don't regret it. I actually love my results. I am very happy that I chose to do it. I'm happy with the work that my doctor, Dr. Smiley, did. I don't know if I don't have any regrets. Honestly, not about as far as the surgery. I wish I didn't wake up during surgery, but as far as wishing, that I didn't do it, no, I really, really like the addition that I made to myself. And I know a lot of people don't agree with surgery, but listen, this is something I chose to do, something that I've been wanting to do, so I don't have any other answers for you. Number 2, I made a list, y'all. It's pages and pages. No, okay, so number 2, how long did it take to heal completely? That's actually a good question, and it's probably a 2, maybe 3-part question or answer, simply because it really depends on your body. Me personally, I literally still had swelling up until month 9. Mind you, I am at a year and not a year and a half, but 12 months, 12 and a half months, I should say. That's easier. So with me to know that I still had swelling up until the 9th or 10th month, it's crazy. It really does take a long time for your body to heal. And partly because of the liposuction is very, very invasive. People kind of discount it and play it down like, oh yeah, I'm getting a little lipo. It's not like just a little lipo. Like they take a cannula, which is a long instrument, medical instrument, and it's skinny, and they basically like stab you over and over again. You know, it's breaking up that skin and breaking up the cells. So what happens is those are considered wounds, like each time, surgical wounds, every time that cannula goes in. They may do that about 1,000 times. So that's like 1,000 surgical wounds. And your body needs time to heal from something like that. And that's why you lose your nerve endings, like all that stuff changes. That's why it takes so long for you to get the feeling back, the sensation. I know some people have had surgery or lipo just in general, and it's like, dang, I don't have the sensation and it's weird. And yeah, well, that's why, because it takes them a while to reconnect and to fuse back together. So the creepy thing about the nerve endings fusing back together, you can actually feel it. I cannot describe what that feels like and be descriptive enough for you to understand it, but it just feels like little things. It's so gross and weird feeling. Like mine, especially in my back, and you feel them like tingling. And some people I heard, you know, they say it hurts. It doesn't really hurt. It's just kind of a stinging little feel, and it's just really, really weird. That's the best way I can describe it. Another common question that I noticed a lot of people were asking is, how much did the surgery cost? Well, it wouldn't matter if I told you how much mine cost exactly to the penny, because if you went to my same exact doctor, you would probably get a different price. The way Dr. Smiley prices his BBL procedures is strictly based off of like how many areas of lipo and how much work needs to be done. Other doctors have a set price. So if you want something that's set and something that's more affordable, go somewhere else. But Dr. Smiley has gotten even more expensive simply because his name and reputation, and he has that signature Smiley scoop, which a lot of doctors haven't really mastered. Not to say that they're not going to give you a good result. He just knows that he has something that other people aren't as efficient at doing. So my surgery cost me around $12,000, but you know, like I said, it's going to be different because I had 5 areas of lipo done. Other doctors are going to be, you know, less expensive, some might be more. It just depends on who you go to and where you go to. And as always, be sure you do your research on that person. Be sure you do the research on the actual procedure and get a really, really good understanding of what's supposed to go on with your procedure, what the side effects are. Get several different opinions. Go to 2 or 3 different consultations. You know, I highly recommend it. And so, yeah, but a lot of people want to know how much it costs. I think I kind of said it before, but maybe people missed it. It's just hard to, you know, pinpoint an actual price, because my price is not going to be your price, okay? Would I do it again? Well, this is the thing. It was very painful. Waking up during surgery was scary as hell. I'm just thankful that I came through. And you know, it wasn't a long recovery per se, but it was rough in the very beginning. Like the first 2 weeks were super rough. And I remember thinking to myself, I will never do this again. Oh my God, I don't know how people do round 2, blah, blah, blah. However, with that said, I'd be lying if I sat here and said, no, I wouldn't do it again. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it again. I like my results. So if I felt like I wanted something else from it, then I would probably do it again. So to answer your question, yeah. Number 5. Oh, so this is not really a question. This is like a comment that I heard repeatedly from a few snarky people. You don't look any different. I should have gone, you don't look any different. So this is the thing. I don't look any different. Actually, I do look different. Maybe you don't know me that well. You hadn't seen that many pictures of me. Maybe you haven't been up on my Instagram that well, or that, you know, you haven't been stalking and stuff. but I do actually look different. I personally did not want some big old, juicy booty. I think the misconception with BBL, we've been conditioned to see all these girls, like the video vixens with these big old butts, I don't want that. I don't want a K. Michelle butt. I love K. Michelle to death, but even she knew that her butt was too big. She's gone on record saying that it was like too big. I didn't want that kind of behind. I don't want a Black China behind. I don't want a Kardashian behind. I wanted something that fit my body and that was proportionate to what I already had. My thighs are already, muscular and a good size. So I wanted something that fit my thighs. And I'm sorry that you feel any different, but it's my body and this is what I wanted. If you get one, feel free to go get one as big as you'd like. And I'd be like, all right, girl, go on with your bad self. Do what you do. Make your body look the way you want it to. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. So number 6. Now, Gloria, this is Gloria. Gloria asked, how long does it last? Because she said she works out 6 days a week and she's been doing this for about 20 years. She's in her 40s now, or she's just about to turn 40 or something like that. And she actually asked this question the other day, and I thought this was a great question to answer simply because a few other people have asked also, how long does it last? And there is no real answer to that, and I'll tell you why. Your doctors will probably tell you 7 to 10 years because that's what they're going to tell you legally to kind of keep you off their back if something goes wrong later in the future. Really, there's not enough study information to know how long the fat will actually last because this procedure is relatively new in terms of medical, speaking medically wise. So they don't know. They'll tell you 7 to 10 years, but it's fat. And I've heard off the record from doctors in a non-professional setting, meaning that they're not going to take it to court, but it should last as long as your body would, process any other fat on your body. So I guess what I'm saying is, however your body processes fat, that's how your body should process this fat. Once you get through the first part of the settling of, like I lost 50% of the fat that I had transferred. So once you get past that stage, then however your body reacts to fat in general. So if you go work out hard and you notice you lose weight all over, you're going to continue to lose weight all over. It's not going to be focused just on your butt. I don't know any woman in my entire life, in my entire reach, that will work out and they immediately lose only their hips and butt. It's just probably not going to happen because those are usually two problem areas. Women with too much butt or hips too wide, that is like the hardest area other than the stomach to actually lose the weight. So what I'm saying is it should stay, even though if you work out, if you lose weight, yes, expect to lose a little of your butt. In my case, I've gained weight. So I've gained a little bit, which it's worked in my favor. Okay. All right. Number 7. This question is kind of funny, but it's a great question. Is your butt hard or is it natural feeling? Well, it's actually very natural. So fat transfer is just that. It's fat transfer. It should not be hard once everything settles. In the beginning, you do have like a hardening phase and it will freak you out because it freaked me out. It's like, oh no, what's going on? Is my body rejecting it? Ah! But that wasn't the case at all. I got past that. It feels really nice and it's like normal. I mean, it doesn't feel like implants or anything. It's because it's not implants. It's your actual fat. But that's a great question. Okay, number 8. Let's see, what does this say? Oh, all right. So number 8 kind of plays back to question number 6. It says, how does the BBL affect you, or how does losing weight affect your BBL? It's the same thing that I just said with the question before. So if you lose weight, and like normally before your surgery or whatever, if you lose weight and you lose, say, like weight in your legs or weight in your back or just all over, then that's how you're still going to lose weight. Your body is still going to process your metabolism is still going to work the same way. The BBL does not change the way your metabolism work. And with that said, when you gain weight, the same thing's gonna happen. So like, you know, with me, I've gained weight, and it's been, for the most part, a good thing as far as my surgery is concerned. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Now, if you're like crazy dieting and you're not doing like crazy cardio, yeah, you should be concerned. And also, if you normally metabolize really, really quickly, like if you have a super fast metabolism, then you might want to really research this procedure, because it might not be for you. You might burn the fat up too much and too fast. So be sure you keep that in mind. The other part to that is, when you get the surgery, a big part of a BBL is the sculpting. It's the actual liposuction. It's not just taking the fat and putting it somewhere. It has to be sculpted properly. And if you're sculpted properly, like Dr. Smiley has this trademark Smiley Scoop. It's the way that he actually sculpts the small of your back, that lower back area. And that's very, very important. So when you visit a doctor, make sure you look at plenty before and after pictures and look at the small of the back and see how that area is sculpted. Because even if you lose weight or gain weight, that area is going to remain the same. Not that you won't gain or lose weight in that area, but it's proportion. So you're like I said, you're not going to just like poof magically lose weight from one specific area unless that's what you were doing prior. So be sure you ask about the lower back and the sculpting and all that stuff if you're having a consultation with somebody else, because it's very, very important, and that's a key part of having a great BBL. I mentioned my weight gain. Let's go ahead and touch on that while I'm here. This is the thing. So when I first got my surgery, I was like just under 130, or when I went in for my consultation, I was like about 130, and I was told to gain weight because I needed to get the fat up. So I gained about 22, 23 pounds, I guess, total, almost 25 pounds. And I was able to get my surgery after that. After my surgery, so that put me around like right at 150, 152. After my surgery, I lost about 10 pounds because they suck the fat out, but they're putting it back in. So you're not going to lose the weight that you necessarily gain. They're just going to put it in other areas, which is fine. But me losing the 10 pounds was cool. That was primarily due to like, you know, just the recovery process. When you're taking all the medication, you're flushing it out with all the fluids and, you know, the swelling going down and all that stuff. So I lost 10 pounds because my diet was very light. However, since I've been back here in Vegas, or since I moved here to Vegas, I've been here now almost 6 months, like 5.5 months. Oh, man, y'all know what? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like depression or what. But I gained another 20, 25 pounds. And so I am not only above my surgery weight, I am like way above my surgery weight. And I say way, but I say like 10 pounds. I'm 160. I'm not afraid to tell you. I'm going to share it because we're girls. And girl, guy, boy, whatever. Yeah. I'm your girl. I'm 160. Now, I have never really cared about the actual number when it comes to weight. It really is like, how do you feel? What do you look like? What do you want to look like? So the number really doesn't bother me, but I do know that I gotta like chill out and slow down and figure some stuff out. But, you know, I had to like weigh out the pros and cons. So I'll start with the cons. The cons of me gaining weight is that I gained weight. Like I gained a lot of weight. I'm 160. I've never been 160 outside of pregnancy in my entire life. Okay. I can't fit into my nicer clothes, some of my fancy expensive clothes. Thank God for Fashion Nova. There's a shameless plug for them because, you know, they hook me up and send me clothes all the time. You know, thank God, because I like those clothes and they fit and they make me feel good about myself because they fit good. But yeah, I guess, you know, I gained some of the weight back in my love handle area, which is not good. That's definitely a con. So my waist is not as snatched, as we say, as it was prior to me gaining this weight, or I should say post-surgery. Now, the pros to that is that I've gained weight, but I've also gained some of that weight in my booty, in my hips. So I kind of got back some of the fat that I lost. That's a good thing, okay? The other good thing is I do like myself, my body at this size. I'm not trying to go back to being like super skinny or anything like that. But, you know, I like this size. I've got to do better. I've got to get back to working out for one. Maybe get back into my kickboxing because that's good cardio. But I've got to like chill out and calm down. I've been sitting here eating like a mofo because I've been cooking so much. I cook all the time. You know, if you're on my Snapchat, you know, I'm always doing some dinner snap all the time. So that's pretty much my problem. But I don't know. You know, overall, I guess I want to lose some of the weight that I've gained. Now, this is what's going to bring us full circle back to question number 4. Would I go in for a round 2? That's kind of the dilemma that I'm hanging in right now. I don't know, because I'm at this place, like, do I lose this weight or do I keep it and then go in for a round 2? It is wintertime. I really don't know. Don't be mad at me. Don't leave me mean comments about this particular comment, okay, that I'm making, or statement that I'm making. I could not honestly sit here and tell you no, because I really have been considering, should I do a round 2? And I'm not there yet. So before you start typing away and leaving me comments and saying, girl, don't do it. You don't have to do it. You just need to love yourself because you don't love yourself and that's why you're doing all this stuff. Before you say all that, I haven't made up my mind yet. I don't know. I just know that I have this weight. I don't have to go through the trouble of gaining the weight all over again. It is winter time. It would be easy to just kind of go in, boop, boop, get it done. It would not be as invasive as the first round because I would not have 5 areas done. I would probably only have 1 or 2, to be honest, and that would be it. So with that said, I might. I haven't made up my mind. I don't know. I like the way I look now, but I know that I made a mistake by sitting here getting like a little fat cat here in Vegas, eating everything, and that's my fault. And I've like ruined what I did. I didn't ruin it. I won't even go that far. It's not ruined, but I'm messing up the work, my beautiful artwork. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, don't be mad at me in the comments. I'm still thinking about it, but I'll keep you guys abreast of like what I come up with. And you know, I'm gonna be truthful and honest with you and let you know. We'll be there every step of the way if I decide to do it again, or if not, I'll let you know, okay? If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you have appreciated these BBL updates and the whole journey that I've been on the last year, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you come join us in the conversation and interject your thoughts. Maybe, you know, check out some of the other fashion and beauty videos. Also, we're doing some cooking series, which is kind of how I got in this situation and put it to use. If you follow me on Snapchat, then you know I've been doing the dinner snap series. It's a lot of fun. So I've kind of pulled that over to YouTube and actually put the entire cooking video on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe so that you can get the notifications. If they're not on, make sure you turn them on so you know when these videos come out, okay? I will talk to you guys later. I miss you guys so much. It's so good to be back. Oh my God, it's so good to be back. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Or should I say, bye.
I'm a dork.